Welcome back. It is now time to brainstorm. Today's question is from Kane. Kane is 8 years old at Minnie Klein Elementary, and Kane wants to know, how do thunderstorms form? Well, this is a great question. Thunderstorms are very common around here in the Midwest, and they can happen at any time of the year, mostly during the spring and summer months. And for the day, it happens during the afternoon and evening hours. So there are three things that are needed for a storm. We have moisture, unstable air, and lift. These are three stages of the thunderstorm formation. We have the cumulus stage, mature stage, and then the dissipating stage. So during the first stage, the sun heats up the surface of the earth and warms the air near the surface. Since the hot air is lighter than the cold air, the hot air rises into the cold air above. But when the warm air cools down as it moves upward, it causes moisture to form through a process called condensation. We've talked a little bit about that in past brainstorming sessions. The cool air drops lower in the atmosphere, warms, and then rises again. This kind of creates a cycle here, and the process of all of the rising and falling air is called a convection cell. So when it happens a little bit, a cloud forms like this one here, but when it happens a lot with a lot of warm air and moisture, that is when you get a thunderstorm. So this is when we reach the mature stage. As a cumulus cloud grows in size, its water becomes heavier and heavier. The rising air becomes too strong, and then the raindrops start to fall through the cloud. As the rain falls down, cool and dry air rises into the cloud in its place, and that is called a downdraft. So the combination of the updraft, downdraft, and rain created in a cumulonimbus cloud, that's a big cloud you see right here, that turns into a thunderstorm cell. And then there's the final stage where the storm starts to weaken. When the downdraft becomes stronger than the updraft disappears, the warm air can't rise anymore, and that kind of stops the cycle of the whole thing. The rain stops, the clouds begin to evaporate, and then the sky becomes clear again, unlike this picture of a very cool thunderstorm that you see behind me. So that's just a short explanation of how thunderstorms form. If you have a question about the weather, make sure to send those in to weather@kq2.com. Include your first name, age, school, and a photo if you'd like. Get your parents' permission and send in your questions.